Welcome to the next session of Family Welfare Program. I am Dr. Anindita Gupta of Department of Human Development. Now, going to the introduction of family welfare. Now, there are two terminologies. One is family planning and the other one is family welfare. Now, what is family planning? Family planning means planning by individual or couples to have only the children they want and when they want them. And this is responsible parenthood. Family welfare includes not only planning of birth but the welfare of the family as a whole. The family welfare program has high priority in India because of its success, and it depends entirely on the improvement of the quality of life in citizens of India. Now, what is the history of family welfare program? Now, it was started in the year 1951. In 1977, the government of India redesignated the National Family Planning Program as the National Family Welfare Program and also changed the name of the Ministry of Health and Family Planning to Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. It is a reflection of the government's anxiety to promote family planning through the total welfare of the family. It is aimed at achieving a higher end to improve the quality of life of every individual of our society. Now, India is the first country in the world that implemented family welfare program at the government level. Health is a part of the concurrent list, but Center provides 100% assistance to the state for carrying out these programs. Government has concentrated on this program in its various 5 years plan, and through higher priority was accorded to it after the fourth 5-year plan. Due to the bad effect of the emergency and faulty propaganda, family planning suffered major setbacks in the year 1977 and 79. It was decided in the National Health Policy in 1983, and the net reproduction rate should be 1 by the year 2000. The 7th 5-year plan placed more emphasis on the use of spacing methods between the birth of 2 children. Now, what are the concepts of family welfare program? The concept of welfare is basically related to the quality of life of individuals. It includes education, it includes nutrition, health, women's welfare, women's rights, shelter, providing soft drinking water, and the various other vital factors that are associated with the concept of welfare. It is a centrally sponsored program again, and 100% assistance is provided by the central government, and the main emphasis is on the welfare of the child and the family. Emphasis is also given on the spacing method and also on the terminal methods. The concurrent policy is to promote the family planning on the basis of voluntary and informed acceptance with full community participation. The services are taken to every doorstep of every single area of our country. Now, what are the main aims and objectives of family welfare? Now, the Government of India in the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare has started the operational aim and objective of Family Welfare Program. It is mainly to promote the adoption of small family size norms on the basis of voluntary acceptance, to promote the use of the spacing methods, to arrange for clinical and surgical services to individuals, to ensure adequate supply of contraceptives to eligible couples and to make them at their easy reach. Participation of voluntary organizations, local leaders, local self-government in family welfare programs at various levels are also included. Now, using the means of mass media and interpersonal communication to overcome the social and cultural hindrance in adapting the program or extensive use of public health education for family planning. Now, what are the goals of family welfare program? Reduction of the death rate, raising the couple protection rate, reduction in the family size, decrease in the infant mortality rate are few of the goals of family welfare program. What are the impact of the welfare activities? Now it has been seen that 98% of the women and 99% of the men are aware of the different methods of contraceptions. Adolescents are also aware of the different methods of contraceptions. Now men and women both are aware about the sterilization process and the process that are done in male as well as in the female. They are also aware of the different medications that are provided for these purposes. What is the importance of family welfare program? Now the main aim of or the importance of the family welfare program is to inculcate or improve the sterilization process in the society, the use of contraceptions, the use of oral pills and other family planning acceptors. Now, it has been seen that over the time there has been an increase in the use of such methods in India. Now, the different strategies of family welfare program, the first and foremost is integration with the health services. Family welfare program has been integrated with other health services to provide health services to the society. Now, there has been an integration in the services of child and maternal health for this purpose. Now, the areas where the services are provided are not only in the urban areas but they are also in the rural areas. There are different policies and schemes that ensure that not only are the health services provided but the nutritional service is also provided to the members of the society. That is, for example, the nutrition of the child, the nutrition of the pregnant mother, the diet of the mother and the child, the different feeding practices that can be inculcated by the mother and the family to improve the health status of the child. Then by raising the age of marriage, that is 18 for girls and 21 for boys, that has also been provided in the family welfare program. Then there are different monetary incentives that has been provided to the members of the family, so the economic condition of the individuals can be improved. Then the inclusion of the mass media for this purpose, so that they can use the communication methods to motivate the family to use the different family planning methods. Now, what are the role of social workers in family welfare programs? Now, the social workers may be the nurses, the worker in the NGOs, the doctors, etc. Now, the different roles that they play may be collection of the demographic facts from the different surveys, arranging the different utensils or the different equipments, the medications at the different health centers, then making list of the homes and the families who are using these contraceptive methods, then educating the families and the society about these methods and also the other healthcare services that are being provided to them. Then it is the work of the social worker to teach the various techniques also, to provide them with the different methods of contraceptions, then to assist the doctors and the nurses in the operations or permanent contraceptions, that they can also help in conducting clinics, and also they can decide on the dates and the place where the clinics are to be held or the healthcare services are to be held. Now, the other help that they can provide are that they can plan for different camps, they can maintain the records at these camps, they can make a register for the eligible couple. They can maintain a register separately for the different sterilization methods that can be used, the list of pregnant mothers who are getting the facilities or getting the services from these programs. They can maintain a record related to family planning. Then they can also cooperate with NGOs and the other voluntary organizations for these purposes. Now, what is the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare? Now, it is the Indian government ministry, and it has the charge of the health policy in India. Now, it is also responsible for all the government programs that are related to family planning. The ministry is composed of usually two departments. The first one is Department of Health and Family Welfare, and the next one is Department of Health and Research. Now, what are the different areas of the Department of Health? Now, as we can see that the work of the Department of Health is to increase the awareness in individuals, to allow campaigns to motivate people in the society, to use preventive medicine to increase the public health of individuals. Now, for this purpose, there are different programs which is under the Department of Health. Now, few of such programs are National AIDS Control Program, National Cancer Control Program, then National Leprosy Eradication Program, Universal Immunization Program. Then we have the Medical Council of India, which is also under this Department of Health. There are other councils, that is the Dental Council, Pharmacy Council, etc., etc. And now we have the National Center for Disease Control also, and under this there is the control of COVID-19 pandemic. Now, what is the central plan and the state plan? Now, under the central plan and the state plan, we have the State Family Welfare Bureau, District Family Welfare Bureau, training of nurses, midwives, etc. Then we have the area of revamping of the urban slums. Then there are orientation or training programs for medical and paramedical staffs. Then there is the IMR mission. Then there is the Navajyoti scheme. Then there is maternal and paternal health inquiry. Now, what are the goals of the mission? Now, the goal of the mission is to improve the availability and accessibility of quality healthcare for every individual in India, be it in the rural sector, be it in the urban sector, maybe for the people who are poor, maybe for the people who are rich, for women, children, for every people in every section of our society. Now, the main goal is to stabilize the population. Health institutions full functional even at the grassroots level. Now, reduce the IMR rate, reduce the MMR rate, reduce the TFR rate, and increase the institutional delivery. Now, what are the components under National Rural Health Mission? Now, there are various new initiatives that has been undertaken by the National Rural Health Mission, and among this are the ASHA, the United Fund of Sub-Center Level, Upgrading Community Health Center, Rogi Kalyan Samiti, Mobile Medical Unit, Ayush, Intersectional Convergence. Then in the program of reproductive and child health, it has been written in each section separately. Under maternal health, we have the antenatal care, which includes the early registration of antenatal cases, fixed health and nutritional day, routine antenatal checkup, malaria checkups and medications, identification of risk factors and timely referral, safe healthcare services. Intranasal care, that is care of pregnant mother during delivery, is also under this section. We also have the Janani Suraksha Yojana under this section. What are the activities under family welfare? Now, the activities that has been undertaken by the family welfare program is integrating population issues, then implementing the draft national policies, developing a special program to improve the status of women and to address the gender disparities, strengthening the logistic systems for distribution of contraceptions and the use and availability of contraceptive methods, enhancing advocacy effort to promote the concept of reproductive health and gender quality. There are other services also like improving reproductive health, linking population and development, promoting gender equality, advancing human rights, supporting adolescents and youth, making motherhood safer, using culturally sensitive approaches, preventive HIV infection, assisting the emergencies, securing essential supplies, building support and donations procurement. Now, in conclusion, it can be said that the basic objective of family welfare program is to stabilize the population and to provide qualitative health services that includes immunization for both pregnant mothers and the children. Since the last 48 years, family welfare program is being implemented in the state with financial assistance of the central government. The family planning program is not merely intended for population stabilization now, but it has much larger perspective and it has an holistic approach towards reproductive and child health. Services like family planning, immunization, training, etc. It also comprises of the healthcare packages. The family welfare activities are mainly guided by the policies and the funding is done by the Government of India. To ensure qualitative healthy delivery and population control, the reproductive and the child health program has been implemented at every state level with a community level or community needs assessment approach. To boost the healthcare delivery, each state government has formulated health reforms and implemented the same to give a better autonomy to the health institutions. That brings us to the end of the session. You can go through the entire session in case if you want to study more about this topic. Thank you.